We're here at Community Care College to learn about the Veterinary Assisting program. We have our department head, Dr. Lisette Wigton, to show us what goes on there. Dr. Lisette, do you have any animals you can show us today?
I sure do. I have a bunch of furry friends upstairs, so why don't we head on up and take a tour?
Sounds good, let's go.
So this is our veterinary assistant classroom.
What does a typical day in the classroom look like for your students?
So the classroom usually starts with animal husbandry. We have a number of pocket pets here in our classroom, and we also have reptiles. And so when the students come into class, the first 20 minutes is devoted to animal husbandry. So they'll come in and they'll take Mr. Cinnabon, for example, our classroom rabbit. Come on out, kiddo. And they're going to clean his cage. They're going to learn the proper kind of care and feeding of rabbits. He is one of our classroom pets who likes to run around while we're lecturing. We will also take care of Pork Chop, our guinea pig. And again, they're going to clean, they're going to freshen his water, they're going to give him the appropriate supplements that he needs for his species, and give him his breakfast for the morning. Then we're going to have students taking care of our sugar glider Arrows. Now he is nocturnal, so he likes to sleep in his little pouch right here. Here he is. And so they're going to take care of our little sugar glider in the morning. So I'm going to let him go back and nap. Here you go, darling.
So this is like the perfect combination of science and hands-on.
Exactly. You know, what our theory is that if we teach them animal husbandry, this is the basic that our veterinary assistants are going to be doing in the clinic.
Okay.
And so they have to not only know how to take care of varied species, but dogs and cats and horses and cattle as well. So we're giving them hands-on experience for what they're going to be doing for a living. We have 2 sleepy ferrets hiding in this big enclosure. We've got Loki and Athena. And they also will take care of our ferrets. Let's see, whose little head comes out first? So we've got a female and a male. And here's Miss Athena, kind of nappy. But they get to take care of these babies. And also the fun thing about this program is that these animals get to go home with the students on the weekend. So they have an opportunity to share these unique species with their family. And they come back to class Monday morning with the students. So I'm going to put her back in her little bed.
She's so cute.
There you go. So not only do we have furry friends, we have scaled friends. So we have some desert reptiles. We have uromastics.
Oh, wow.
And they're going to learn reptile husbandry. These guys are vegetarians, and so we chop their salads and make their breakfast every morning. So these are our chubby little uromastics, and we have 3 of them.
So you have quite a variety of animals in the classroom. What sort of variety is there of where your students end up working after they're done with the program?
Yeah, so our animals, again, the beauty behind this program is we're going to train them for what I call the big 5, for our dogs and cats, for some of our exotic species, and our cattle, or our ruminants like goats and sheep, and then also horses. So the majority of our students will go into what we call a small animal practice that does these reptiles, pocket pets, and dogs and cats, and some will end up in what we call a mixed animal practice.
Okay.
With all creatures great and small, a variety of what a small animal facility would do, but also then our ruminants like our cattle, our goats, our sheep, and they will take care of horses as well. And then some especially will want to specialize and just do a horse-only practice or a cat-only practice. So, you know, the sky is the limit. We have many students that are interested in working at the zoo.
Oh, wow.
So they can go anywhere. And don't forget that we also have caretakers for animals at an aquarium, for example, or SeaWorld. So really, the sky's the limit for where their passion is.
And they all get to do a hands-on externship at the end of their program.
Correct. After their time in the classroom with myself and my co-instructor, they will go into a clinic that they choose, and we make sure there's a great match for them, and they will spend 180 hours putting all of their training to work to feel confident in the field. And then our goal ultimately, because we support our students both inside and outside of the classroom, is to get them into the field and get them employed with that clinic during their externship.
That's great. Is there any other areas of the classroom you want to show me?
Absolutely. We'll take our kiddo for a tour with us.
looks like we got some friends.
Yes, I've picked up a couple of additional tour guides for the last part of our classroom tour.
All right, well, let's go see the wet lab.
So we have most of our supplies for the laboratory that we do along with the lecture in class. You can see we have microscopes and centrifuges and everything that we need to do have in here. We have intravenous pumps, a lot of supplies because I like to train with a combination of theory or lecture and then have my students do hand-on training based on the concepts that I teach. The students also have an opportunity to bathe animals in this classroom and get animal handling experience. We teach them various skills related to animal care while they're taking care of actually owned pets.
That's awesome. So, Dr. Lisette, how do you support your students? What's the atmosphere like in the classroom, and why is your program something that's special and stands out?
Right. Well, first of all, who doesn't love animals? So we have a lot of co-lecturers. We always have a laugh in the classroom. Not only do we have the animals that we own, but the students have an opportunity to bring their personal pets to the classroom. So sometimes we have quite a few dogs and cats running around, which makes it interesting. We really do support not only a professional atmosphere, but one of nurturing, and we need to take care of each other. I expect professionalism in the classroom, but because of our class size, you get a lot of one-on-one with the instructors. You get a veterinarian and a veterinary assistant that work in the field supporting the students in every single subject that we have. And like I mentioned before, the care extends beyond the classroom as well.
Yeah, and you're always available for them to talk to, for support, all of that kind of stuff.
We offer tutoring should the student need it. We want an open platform for communication, and so if they have life concerns outside of the classroom, or they're concerned about best success, that's all we want for our students, is success to enter a career that will be very fulfilling and rewarding for them.
And what's kind of the demographic of your students?
So we have students, both male and female, fresh out of high school to retirees. We have a lot of people that have worked their entire career but have always had a passion for animals, and later in life will choose to come and learn how to take care of them.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for showing me around. This
Absolutely.
Seems like such a fun program.
Yes.
I'm sold.
And as we head out of the wet lab area, we've got a couple of animals left. We've got 2 more of our Uromastics that greet us every time we come in every morning.
So if you want any more information about the program, you can go to our website, which is communitycarecollege.edu, and get as much information as you can on there. There's information about admissions and the programs and all of that stuff.
And if you'd like to call us directly and get hold of our individual departments, feel free to call our front desk at 918-610-0027.
Thank you, Dr. L.
Thank you so much.